October 5, 1951, 5:18 in the morning. Iron Triangle region, Korea. Fog hung over the Valley Pass. Dawn had not yet broken. Sergeant David Brennan was leaning against the frozen ground, breathing in the darkness. He was 37 years old. His son had been born a month ago. When he returned, half his company was dead. Now, the remaining 53 men were trying to withdraw through the narrow Valley Pass. But they could not get out. Because 300 meters ahead, there was an invisible wall. A wall of bullets. Everyone who moved fell. In 4 hours, they had lost 7 men. All from sniper fire. Brennan looked into the darkness. Somewhere, in those mists, 10 to 15 enemy snipers were hidden. They were killing without being seen. But Brennan was thinking of a plan. A crazy plan. 20 meters away, a dead enemy soldier's coat lay. And Brennan, looking at that coat, thought, what if I cannot fool them? What if I can? The Iron Triangle was one of Korea's bloodiest fronts. In the fall of 1951, the line was constantly changing. Retreats were the most dangerous operations. The enemy followed the retreating unit, blocking the road with snipers. Standard tactics did not work. Because the enemy snipers were invisible. Fog, rock, trees. They hid everywhere. Artillery made blind shots. Air support could not come. Brennan's company commander, Lieutenant Parker, was desperate. Higher command said, "Wait for nightfall." But night was 8 hours away. 8 hours, exposed, freezing, as sniper targets. Brennan did not accept this. Sniper warfare is a psychology game. The sniper must be invisible, the target must be unpredictable. Chinese and North Korean snipers knew this game well. Soviet training, Mosin-Nagant rifles, 600-meter range. One sniper would hit 3 to 5 targets per day. But psychological damage was greater than physical damage. The sniper creates fear. Soldiers cannot move. Morale collapses. The unit is paralyzed. In the Iron Triangle, this was exactly what was happening. Brennan's company was paralyzed. Brennan thought differently. Snipers are not powerful, they are invisible. But invisibility is isolation. The sniper is alone. Categorizes every movement, enemy or friend. If you fall into the friend category, you fall out of the scope. Brennan knew this. He had learned German sniper psychology in World War II. Now he would apply the same principle, but with a different method. 20 meters away, a dead Chinese soldier lay. On him was a thick green jacket. Brennan's plan was simple: wear the coat, walk toward enemy lines, but do not attack. Just walk. Be visible. Let the snipers see you as friend. Let them try to shoot. Let them reveal their positions. The American snipers behind will shoot them. You are bait. A fake carrier. The problem: if they identify you as enemy, you die on the first shot. Only chance, perfect imitation. Walking style, posture, speed. Everything must be like a real Chinese logistic soldier. Brennan had watched the dead soldier all night. He had measured stride length from footprints. Now he would take that soldier's place. His purpose was not to infiltrate, but to be visible. And to be shot at. But to survive. Parker stopped him. "What are you doing?" Brennan explained. Parker said it was madness. Brennan said, "Is there another option?" Parker called the company's 2 best snipers. The plan was explained. Brennan will walk, the enemy will fire, American snipers will find positions and return fire. Simple. But deadly. Brennan put on the coat. Put on the Chinese soldier's hat. The smell of blood was still there. He took an empty sack. Left his rifle. Unarmed. Defenseless. He took a deep breath. Thought of his wife, his son. Thomas. Let Tom grow up, let me return. He stood up. Slowly. Normal. Ordinary. Like a Chinese soldier returning from morning watch. He took the first step. His heartbeat was pounding in his ear. 10 steps. 20. 30. No one fired. 50 steps. 100. In the middle. Exposed. 200. Through the mists. The first bullet passed by him. Brennan staggered but did not stop. Because stopping raises suspicion. Carriers are used to bullet sounds. 300 steps. Second bullet closer. Brennan turned his head, as if looking. But walked. Fourth bullet came. Brennan understood, test shots. Snipers are not sure. Friend or enemy. Fifth bullet hit in front of his right foot. Dirt splattered. Brennan stopped. Looked around. Put the sack down, bent down, swept the dirt. Then picked up the sack. Changed direction. As if this road is dangerous, let me go another way. Turned left. Natural. No suspicion. Behind, American snipers were waiting. Every muzzle flash was noted. 3 o'clock direction 300 meters, 11 o'clock direction 250 meters, 2 o'clock direction 400 meters. Positions were being identified. But no fire yet. Because Brennan was still exposed. Brennan took 400 steps. Very close to Chinese lines. He should turn back from here. He stopped. Put down the sack. As if resting. Turned his back to Chinese lines. That moment, sixth bullet came. At his back. But did not hit. Because Brennan bent down that second. Bullet passed over his head. Brennan fell to the ground. Got behind a rock. Now invisible. Chinese snipers understood, enemy. Fire intensified. But no target. Just rock. And every fire revealed position. American snipers took action. First target fire. Fell. Second target fire. Fell. Third. 2 shots. Fell. In 10 minutes 7 Chinese snipers were neutralized. The rest withdrew. Because their positions had been identified. Brennan waited behind the rock. Silence. Parker's voice, Brennan, you can come back. Road is clear. Brennan crawled backward. 300 meters. Reached American lines. Hands pulled him in. Parker was laughing. Crazy. Completely crazy. Brennan did not answer. His hands were shaking. His legs would not hold. But the road was clear. The company withdrew. No sniper fire. 53 men passed through the valley. None were hit. Because one man made a crazy plan. And it worked. After the war, the American Army analyzed this. It was recorded as fake carrier tactic. But it never entered standard doctrine. The risk was too high. According to international law, it could be considered espionage. But more importantly, most soldiers could not do this. This was not just courage, it was psychological manipulation. Entering the enemy's mind, knowing expectations, and using them. Brennan could do it, because for years he had watched enemy snipers. Brennan returned in 1952. His son Thomas was 1 year old. He had started walking. Brennan picked him up and thought, this child will never know that his father wore an enemy uniform and walked through a valley of death. War should remain behind. But the lesson should remain, sometimes to win you must see through the enemy's eyes. October 5, 1951. Brennan took 400 steps. 6 bullets were shot. None hit. But those 6 bullets revealed the positions of 7 enemy snipers. And 53 men survived. Because one man chose to be visible. Most soldiers survive by hiding. Brennan survived by being visible. And this changed everything. War is not just weapons. War is the mind. Brennan that day hacked the enemy's mind. A coat, a sack, 400 steps, that is all. But it was enough.